Why I am so attacked? Attacked for those who are non-Pinoys, it is excitement to the max. As if you wish Miss Universe to happen today. Not tomorrow, today. So that's attack. Or, for an international sound, you may say it's attack. I am so attacked now. So it's the highest level, the highest peak of excitement, about anything. Now, let's start this with a big bang by announcing the disappointments. I was so disappointed with the appearance. Of course, she remains beautiful, but the appearance in totality. Miss USA, when she was already in a group with South Africa and Indonesia and the rest, you wouldn't think that that was the Miss USA that everyone was talking about as the one to beat. Together with Catriona Gray, of course, and the magic was not there. Nothing has changed. It was the same face, but it's just that, the glittering aura perished. You just couldn't find it anymore. It's not about the height, because the current Miss Universe is not that tall as well. But she manages always to stand out among a group of tall women. But this one, she was totally dwarfed by the other girls. I am sure a lot of people would agree to it, that she lost a portion of confidence among those who believe so much in her. But, it's just the beginning. It is not even scored, Being there on stage is totally different from what we see right now. With the heavier makeup, flashy outfits, and accessories, plus the lightings, and, everything, they would look very much different on stage. And maybe she was just wearing a not so high heels. Maybe. What's her height? Let me see. Another disappointment is Miss Denmark. Of course, she's sweet and pretty, but when she is photographed with Miss Great Britain was able to absorb, or maybe it's only, camera angling problem. In general, her beauty is a yes, her body is a no, based on this photo. And that makes her out of my favorites for this video. Great Britain is absolutely in. Another disappointment is Miss Vietnam. Hold it. It's just that we were bombarded with the positive adjectives since day one about Miss Vietnam, about her being fashionably chic, and so on and so forth. The fashionista peg is still there. Don't get me wrong, the impact of that hair is still felt. The sophisticated aura is still visible, but she's not as attractive, as before, as what we had been seeing in photos and in videos for the past 2 or 3 months. That's particularly recognizable in her photo with other girls. So for the diehard fans of Vietnam, that's how I see it. That's how I see it. Who else? Give a little frustration and disappointments. Malta is another disappointment. Before I forget. Alright. So if you see some girls who give little disappointments sa'yo, please comment it down below. And I will be very glad to read your comments. Now, let's go to these surprises. Indonesia. She was able to manage, she was able to be seen in a photo with this gorgeous women, with this gorgeous front runners like South Africa and USA. And she looks sophisticated, actually. So thumbs up for her. Who else? India looks so young in this photo with Catriona Gray. She's so pretty. I love her eyes. Whether she wins or not, I really find her, pretty. Really. Oh, another disappointment. I forgot Australia, as she wasn't able to mesmerize me. She was my top choice during my first hot picks for Miss Universe, last August. She went down in my second list of favorites this November. So I don't know if she can still pull off a surprising, rebound to my list. So she has to do well in her preliminary so she could really make it through. Another big surprise is Peru. Okay, so who else are your surprises? Who else are the surprise candidates during this first 2 days in general? Please comment it down below. Barbados is so tall. She looks like the guardian of these 3 little girls. I like Costa Rica's arrival outfit. I want to be like her. I'll try to wear that when I go back to the Philippines. I'll just change the color. I want something yellow. Miss USA really can't stand out in any group photos. But her smiles remind us that whatever you say, I am Miss USA. Kita-kita na lang tayo sa finals. Now, let's go to the best of the best. South Africa really gives me scare. As a Filipino who is being represented by the best Philippine representative to the Miss Universe pageant, I'm a little bit afraid of what South Africa can give to the competition. She might give Catriona a headache. I don't know, but she's so strong. I find Miss Puerto Rico so charming and so beautiful. Really. Thailand was a gracious host to all these girls. And she looks very confident. And she's beginning to gain a lot of fans in her homeland. Who else are strong? Colombia. I watched her, doing a catwalk sample, in an airport. Maybe in her departure moments. Who else? Mexico and Brazil, by the way, remain impressive. They would really give a good fight during the finals. And, of course, the candidate who gave the most impact on the arrival scene. The one who really, gives this feeling of being the queen. It's not because I am a Filipino, but Miss Philippines Catriona Gray really, it seems, at this point, outshone them all. She was really on top of this competition at this very moment. But let's wait and see right after the preliminary competition, if she will still remain on top of the list. And I hope it continues to the finals. She has basically illuminated this one important moment of the Miss Universe competition. I'm not saying that she will win all the way, but here, without a doubt, that she can be the queen of all these queens. Magandang araw sa inyo lahat.